They pay the most, I'd say. Pay about like they are getting a lot. Hi guys, hi everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ruth. Thank you for joining today's video. As you can tell by the title, I will be talking about 7 amazing, decent, paying LPN jobs that you can do for a start. It doesn't really matter if you're just starting or you've been working as an LPN before, but I will be going through seven LPN positions or LPN jobs that you can do, and it's pretty decent pay. Some of these are higher than the other. They're not like some of the jobs pay a lot more than the other, higher than the others, but they're pretty decent jobs. So if you're like new to the field and you're not sure what to do, you can try. I'm an LPN, new grad. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do right now. So click on the red button below and the bell beside it to get notified each time I post a video like this one. Okay, so we're gonna get right into the video. Like I said, I'm a new LPN, so new to the field, and I wasn't really sure what to do. There's a lot. There are a lot of nursing jobs out there, and you're just like not sure what to do. People tell you this is better, like nursing home are better, clinics are better, and you're like not sure what to do. I just want you to know that. I just want you to know that there's a lot of options. You have a lot of options of what to do as a new nurse, like a lot. I space part of my voice. It's Sunday. I just got back from church and I strained my voice from singing. So, I'll try to be audible as possible so you guys can hear me. All right, we're gonna get right into the video. I will be telling you guys the job types, and like the range pay. So these numbers are not gonna be exact, and they do vary from like cities or even from states. The pays are different, but I will be talking about the pay range in Massachusetts and just around me. Okay, let's get right into the video. First, number one, working in the hospital. So not everybody's a fan of working in the hospital. Like I did my clinicals in the hospital and like right after graduating, I was like, nah, I don't think I want to work in a hospital. I not really like the positions or the job like your friends are doing. Everyone gets to find what they like best. So I did my clinicals in the hospital. I was just never a fan of the hospital positions. Like I just like was like so much. It looked overwhelming for me. I was doing my clinicals, but they looked like a lot and like a lot of standing. It just wasn't really for me. So I knew during clinicals before graduating that I was not going to work in a hospital. But some people love it. There are people who literally all they do is work in a hospital and they love it. So a hospital is pretty good one that you can look into. A lot of positions. You can work in pediatrics and ICU. But for now, hospitals wouldn't really take LPNs. But right now, with the shortage and everything, a lot of hospitals are hiring LPNs, and there's a lot of positions out there. There's pediatrics, maternity, literally, they are hiring LPNs into like so many different parts of nursing at the hospital. And they pay so they don't pay a lot, right? But it's pretty okay, I'd say. So the hospitals pay about 35 to 44 an hour. But you can see a little more than that depending on the hospital you go to. And of course, new nurses get paid lower because they're new to the field, no experience. And over time, you want to switch around and increase your chance of better pay, right? Okay, let's go to the next. The next is working with agencies. So this is probably like the most paying in nursing. Agencies, like travel nurse, they are getting a lot. Like we know. But you can work with agencies. You don't have to be a travel nurse with agencies. With some agencies, you get hired and they send you to like different places too. Some agencies can send you to the hospital, to group homes, to like clinics, medical centers, to nursing homes. But they pay the most, I'd say. Agencies pay about like 40 to like 70 hours, $40 to $70 an hour, even more. So agencies are like probably the best paying for nurses. But the thing is, you don't want to just graduate, a new grad, and go into the agencies because they expect you to have experience. Because think about it, you're being sent to different facilities, to hospitals, to nursing homes, to like anywhere, which is why they pay you pretty good, pretty okay, because you're flexible. But then like they want you to have the basic experience, so you want to like start off like with one place, like stay there, work with them, gain the experience for a while. People usually start with nursing homes. Like nursing homes are not the best, but they're probably like pretty are really good to get those basic experience, right? With trach, with G-tube, with giving insulin injections and all that stuff. Like it's you get the basic experience with nursing homes, and then you can go to wherever you think it's fits best for you. But yeah, in order for you to work with agencies, you need to have at least 6 to 1 year experience of working like in a nursing home or in a hospital or like just working somewhere else where you got the experience. You can't just like be a new grad and then boom, you're gonna start working with agencies where there's a lot of money. Like you're not, it's not gonna be the best for you. You wanna get experience, basic experience from like hospitals, from nursing homes, like nursing like 6 to a year, 6 months to a year of experience, dealing with different like with the long-term care, with the dementia units, the rehab. You get the basic experience and then you can go work with agencies and where you get the better pay. Okay, next I have on here is the home care. So the home care is also another one that pay pretty decent. Home cares now pay really good. Like a lot of home cares pay really good. And there are some that don't really, that could do better. You can see about $35 an hour to $50 an hour and even more. Some care agencies will pay a lot more. Like a lot of home care companies don't even need you to have experience. Like they will bring you in, give you trainings, and like put you where whatever they have open. But yeah, for home care agencies, you don't have to have experiences. They hire new grads and they will train you, give you all the training that you need. They have like pediatric. They do have home cares where you care for pediatric patients, for geriatric patients, for long term, for kids and all that. So yeah, home care is a pretty good one. Like you don't really have to have the experience. A lot of the agencies would actually train you. Home care agencies would train you for it, and you'll be good. The next is residential nursing, which isn't the best paying because there's like I guess the individuals are less critical or there's skills. A lot of residential like group homes, when you work with the group homes, they don't pay a lot. They pay pretty okay. Like I mean they're low actually, but you're not dealing with like super intense really sick patients. They're like stable patients, long term. They have chronic conditions. They're just being managed, so you don't do a lot of like intensive care with those, and that's why you don't pay a lot. So for the residential nursing, they pay like 30 to 38 an hour. I've seen $31 to $38 an hour for residential nursing, and their jobs are super flexible. So a lot of people like them because the patients are not critically ill. It's super flexible. It's like basic. You do the basic stuff, check vital signs, whatever. Like you do the basic stuffs of nursing. Like you don't do intense. You don't do. You don't always deal with although they have different types. We have the homes where there are people who are medically ill, but for the most part, for residential nursing are not critically ill patients, and they're a lot more flexible, but they don't pay good. $30 to 38 an hour, so they're not the best paying. The next on here is our nursing homes, which a lot of people don't like. So like I'm not a fan of nursing homes, but I believe that you probably want to start a nursing home to get experience that you need. I worked in a nursing home for about like 3 months. I worked in a nursing home for about like 3 months, and it was a lot, like literally overwhelming, so much. There's too many patients for a nurse. I think it's a lot. So I believe it's okay to start to get the experience first, the basic experience, because you get exposed to a lot of hands-on, like I said, G-tube, trach suctioning, you give a lot of insulins. It's pretty cool experience. You give injections like Lovenox, Longseparin. You get to do more hands-on at a nursing home. That's which is why it's best to go get your experience at a nursing home and then transition to where you think you fits best for you. But nursing homes actually pay pretty okay, and now they're paying better. So for most nursing homes are like $30 an hour to $50 an hour. I haven't seen more than 15. They probably are that I'm not aware of, but for the most that I've seen, nursing homes are like from $30 to $50 an hour. I think right now the average for most nursing homes is like $40 an hour, like around there. But yeah, $30 to $50 an hour for nursing homes. And we have the clinics, okay? You can work in a clinic, which, at a clinic, literally you're seeing like stable patients. Like you're not doing much. For me, a disadvantage of working in a clinic would be like not practicing a lot of skills because, like I said, you're dealing with pretty stable patients. You're like doing what vital signs, like doing a lot of computer documentation. So you don't get to do a lot of hands-on if you do with the clinics or the health centers and stuff. So, and which is why I currently work with residential nursing and I work with an agency. So like I want the balance. Like, but the agency that I work with is are with group homes, but they're medical homes. So like you balance where you have the skills, hands-on skills, and like the less dealing with stable. So basically, I have two jobs where the residential I deal with pretty stable patients or individuals, and is less hands-on, and I have the agency where I deal with medically ill people. There's like G2, there's like more hands-on. So I want to have the both balance where I'm not going to forget my skills that I've learned. And, it's just mixture of both. So, yeah, the clinics, you don't get to do a lot of hands-on. Like if you literally only work in a clinic for super long, you would forget some skills. That's just possible. You could forget some skills and you have to like relearn again. So yeah, it's okay to work in a clinic. I'm pretty sure it's like some nurses like to deal with less critically ill patients. Some love like ICUs and stuff. But yeah, the clinic you don't get to do a lot of hands-on. People are like super stable. They're not critically ill. So it's good to have that. Like if you think you love the clinic setting, you should have a clinic setting and another hands-on, more skillful and hands-on nursing on the side. So yeah, that's another one. And for the clinics, they don't pay really great. I see $30 to $40 an hour, but I heard they're getting better now. Hopefully. And the last on my list is school nursing. Like a lot of schools and just like I don't know, public schools and school centers are hiring LPNs. Also in the school setting, you don't do a lot of hands-on, more of like some computer work, documentation, some basic stuff. There's not a lot of students are not sick or students are not super sick. You don't do a lot with school nursing, but yeah, if I would work with a school, I would still have another super skillful hands-on job where I get to really practice. But yeah, the school settings are not bad. They pay about $35 an hour and maybe a little more. So yeah, nursing is pretty broad and complex, so there's a lot of options. If you're a new grad, watch some videos and just listen to people and just see what's best work for you. And again, I will always advise every new nurse out there, work in a nursing home just a little bit, get the basic experience. If you love it, you can keep going. But not everybody does. I didn't really like it at all because like I said, you have like one nurse like 20 something patients. It is crazy. It is too much. The chance of errors are higher, mistakes, like I don't want that. You know what I mean? But it's okay. Some people just love it. Like, some people just want like the way it is. What I like, you might not like, and what you love, I might not like. I might not like it at all. So you just like look into what's best for you. There's also different populations. Jobs that I just mentioned, you can deal with pediatrics, you can deal with geriatric ones, which are the older ones. You can deal with infant, maternity, pregnancy. There's a lot of options. There's mental health settings. There's many more actually. So I will probably do a part 2 of this video and talk to you guys about more options of nursing positions for new nurses and even like old nurses as well, or experienced nurses. So yeah, that's gonna be all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching, you know what to do. Click on the red button below and the bell beside it so that you will get notified each time I post a video like this one, okay? Don't forget to subscribe. If you know other nursing positions or nursing jobs out there that pay pretty decent, you can share in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in my next suggestions. Feel free to drop them in the comment section below and I will do them if I can. So yeah, feel free to drop them in the comment section below and I will do them if I can. I will see you guys again in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.